My name is Erica, and I just want to welcome you to my presentation on Jessica Walsh. I was initially drawn to Jessica Walsh's work as I found her to be avant garde and her work eye catching. Once I dove into her story, I soon realized she was a designer I could admire and eventually would love for a laundry list of reasons. She exhibited drive and was business savvy from the start. She was born in New York. Her parents were entrepreneurs, and being an hour from the city, her family often made visits there for shows and dinner. Her interest in design began at the wee age of 11, and Jessica taught herself to code and began creating graphics for websites, and within a year, she had launched her own website. As her website rose in popularity, she soon realized her work was reaching people in a way that inspired. And during this time, Google ads were being launched. Her curiosity to add them to her site opened her eyes to getting paid to do what you like. She had felt lucky enough to found something that was not only financially feasible, but also something that she loved, that also allowed her to help others. Personally, I can't help but admire the trajectory Jessica was on at such a young age. When I was 11, I was more concerned with Furbies and had no idea what coding even was. She attended the Rhode Island School of Design, where she found herself working more with her hands, allowing her creativity and digital background to conjoin forces. It was this merge that I think allowed her personal aesthetic and design style to blossom. After graduating, she followed her dream to live in the Big Apple. And Jessica and I are very close in age. And for someone who is just now following her heart, I adore the fact that she knew it was something she wanted from the start. And this strong conviction is exhibited in her personal expression, design, and throughout her livelihood. As you could imagine, trips to the cultural powerhouse city led to her distinct personal expression, and to this day plays a significant role in her inspiration. Her work emphasizes play, authenticity, surreal art, and in one interview, she touches on being influenced by surreal artists, but also her crazy, weird visual dreams, which I think all have a significant role in her inspiration. Her ability to understand the rulebook and how to utilize her playbook on how to break the rules is intellectual and beautiful. The vibrancy in the colors she selects would normally be considered risky for most, but in her work it can be seen as collaborative. She applies repetition to color and patterns in such a way that is not overwhelming. And her work is comprised of scenes she creates herself in real life, breathing animation into her photo illustrations. The provocative images all carry decisive themes and allow the mind to adventure down a curious path of play. She uses light and shadow in an interesting way where there is no true light source, but rather a strong shadow. Her use of the gradient is refreshing and fun and complements the colors that she applies it to. She is a typography guru and branding wizard. Through her career, Jessica made non-conforming power plays, such as turning down a six-figure job offer at Apple to pursue a career that would be more challenging. She is a leading voice for female designers in a male-dominated world, and she recently has become one of few female CEOs and is in the 1% of creative agencies founded by women by opening her agency and Walsh. She provides a support system for women through her nonprofit Ladies Wine and Design, which offers free mentorship, portfolio reviews, and creative meetups. The organization has 273 chapters, including one in Denver. Her philanthropic efforts are moving and genuine. She is transparent in addressing mental health issues she has faced and openly discusses traumatic events from her past, including an eating disorder, anxiety, and depression. Jessica shares how art therapy helped her to rediscover her love for drawing and painting, allowing her to transmute her struggles into strength, and contributes this to her accomplishments. In an attempt to become kinder, she helped to create the 12 Kinds of Kindness, which encourage people to open their hearts, eyes, and minds to be more empathetic. We share a desire to utilize design for a greater purpose and want to encourage others to do something that makes them happy. She has an uncanny ability to shed light into hard political issues and even makes hard conversations a little more lighthearted. As a leader and educator, she shares words of encouragement and provides advice to young creatives, suggesting that you remain curious, challenge yourself, and most importantly, have a lot of fun. Jessica's work has influenced me to not take the grind too seriously and to allow myself to be playful. She is confident in her decisions, does what she wants, and I significantly appreciate her sense of humor. She reminds me to continue to find inspiration in the world around me, to be driven, to be vulnerable, to continue to seek growth, and of course, to always have fun.